Hey everyone, it is Renee here and welcome to Still Moving, where we make mindful use of the moments in between. This is a slower moving yoga practice designed to help release tension in the upper body. So let's begin on our mat. We're starting in a prone shavasana, so this is laying down on our bellies. You can take one hand down, one hand on top of the other, and then allow your forehead to rest on the hands. And as you keep allowing the forehead to rest on the hands, see if you can allow the whole body to just soften down for a moment, get really heavy. And then together we'll begin with a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Really nice. Gently lift the head up enough so you can take the arms out off to the sides. We're taking the arms into a cactus arm so the elbows are bent. Keep the right arm as it is. Take the left hand next to the left side of your chest and use that to push yourself onto the right side of your body. And now as you do that, the right arm might move a little further away from you. You might be able to crawl the forearm and elbow a little further away. Let the right side of the head rest down on the mat. If it feels like it's far away, you can prop your head up with a block or a pillow. Using this shape to feel a stretch through the front of the right shoulder, perhaps even into the right pec, the front of the right chest. And soften the muscles around the eyes. Notice where you start to feel the tension of the shape. And then gently come back through center. Take the left arm out to the left, cactus the arm, and then use the right hand to press yourself onto the left side of the body. Allow the left side of your head to come down to the ground or to a prop if you're using one. Can you bring a sense of ease to the breath? Even allowing the belly to soften as you breathe so the breath can move a little more deeply down into your body. And then gently come back through center. We're going to take our fingertips, tent them up off of the mat onto whatever surface is next to you. And then point the elbow tips diagonally back. And then with some pressure in the fingertips, I'd like you to roll the chest up. Take a deep breath in. And then roll the spine down as you breathe out. Inhale, roll the chest up. And exhale, roll down. And just come up as much as feels good in your body. Lift up, take a breath in. Lower down. Now this time we're going to roll up in the chest. I'd like you to dip the left shoulder down and look over your right shoulder. And then come back up through center. Dip the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. Come back up, breathe in. And dip left and look right. Back through center with an inhale. And the other side as you exhale. And this time as you come up through center, allow yourself to lower all the way back down. Take the hands on the mat by the lowest ribs and press back to child's pose. So the knees move wide, the big toes touch. Lower the hips to the heels and lower the forehead down to the ground. Let's take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Lift yourself up to a tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Move through a few rounds of cat-cow with breath as you inhale, belly down, heart forward, chin up. And then as you exhale, round through the spine, press the ground away from you. Inhale, broaden across the chest, lift the gaze, and then exhale, round. One more just like that, belly down, heart forward, chin up. And then exhale, round. Then come to a neutral spine. And then sit down on your heels. And if this feels uncomfortable in any part of the body, sometimes this can feel a lot on the joints, feel free to take a cross-legged seat. And if you would prefer to sit up on a prop, block, pillow, whatever you need, go for it. I'm going to reach the arms up. Hold onto the left wrist with the right hand. Use that grip to lift yourself up even further out of your waist, and then side bend over to the right. You should really feel like your right ribs are pressing into the left ribs. Finding a deep lateral bend, and then using your breath to open even more into the left side of the body. And then come back through center. We'll take an open arm twist. So the left arm reaches forward, the right arm reaches back. And now what I'd like you to do is take your right arm out in front of you, but underneath the left arm, and then bend the elbows. So we're coming into a eagle wrap with the arms. You can keep the backs of the hands together, you can hold onto the shoulders, or you can double wrap to bring the palms to touch. Lift the elbows up, feel the rib cage lifting up, lift the gaze up. And now I'd like you to round through the spine. So bring the elbows in towards the belly, take the chin to the chest, and then press your spine back behind you. And as you start to lift the gaze and the chest and the arms back up, I'd like you to unravel the arms, hold on to opposite elbows above your head. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. Take the forearms a little further back as you lift the chest, lift the gaze, take a deep breath in. And then release the hands down. Roll the shoulders up and back. Then reach the arms back up, hold onto the right wrist with the left hand. Use that grip, lift yourself right up out of the waistline, side bend over to the left. See if you can really ground your attention into the sensations that you feel within your body. Ground your attention to the movement of your breath. Come back through center, right arm forward, left arm back, open arm twist. And just noticing all the times your attention wants to wander from this moment and choosing to come back to what is present for you right now. Take the left arm forward, it's going to come under the right arm, bend the elbows, create your eagle wrap on this side as you lift the chin, lift the elbows, lift the ribs. Now take the elbows in towards the body, chin to chest, round through the spine. You can feel the tailbone tucking, the top of the spine rounding back. And then press the chest forward, lift the elbows, unravel the hands, hold on to opposite elbows above the head, shoulders up to the ears, and then the shoulders and the upper arm bones and the elbows move back as you create a little back bend in the chest, lift the gaze. Now this time we'll take the hands down, downward facing dog, tuck the toes, take the hips back. Keep this down dog soft, keep the heels high, the knees deeply bent. Press the ground away from you as you press the chest back towards the thighs. Lift the right leg up, breathe in. And then step the right foot forward towards the right thumb tip. So it's a little off of center. Lower the back knee down, reach the arms up. Hold on to the left wrist with the right hand, side bend over to the right. Come back to center, breathe in. Left arm forward, right arm back, breathe out. Take the right arm out in front of you, eagle wrap as you inhale, elbows up, gaze up. And then elbows into the belly as you round through the upper back, breathe out. Your next inhale breath, lift the chest, unravel the arms, hold on to opposite elbows above the head. All right, now this time I want you to keep the right hand holding onto the left elbow, but you're going to drop the left hand back towards the back of the neck. The fingertips are starting to reach in between the shoulder blades. And then a little bit of pressure down with the right hand on the left elbow. The left upper arm is rotating in towards your face. And then unravel, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingertips. Press the fingertips back as you lift the chest up. And then look down, take the hands down. Step back through a high plank, breathe in. With or without the knees, I want you to bend the elbows, lower yourself all the way down. Tent your fingertips off of the mat. Elbow tips point straight back. Roll the chest up. Inhale. Dip the left shoulder and look off to the right. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Dip the right, look left. Come through center, breathe in. Lower yourself all the way down as you breathe out. Plant the hands flat by the lowest ribs. Press back to child's pose. Come through a tabletop with your breath in, and then downward facing dog is your breath out. Knees soft, left leg up, inhale. Step the left foot forward as you exhale, lower the back knee down. Reach both arms up, hold onto the right wrist with the left hand, and then side bend over to the left. And then come back through center. Open arm twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Stay with me, stay with your body, stay with your breath. Eagle, wrap the left arm underneath the right, lift the chest. And then take the elbows in towards the body, round through the spine. Lift the chest, lift the elbows, unravel. Hold on to opposite elbows above your head. And now what I'd like you to do is just drop the right fingertips back. So the fingertips are reaching towards the center of your shoulder blades. The fingertips are searching down your spine as you have a little bit of pressure with the left hand onto the right elbow. And then release that, interlace the hands behind you, press the fist down, lift the chest up. And then release the hands down, lift the back knee, step back through a high plank. With or without the knees, lower all the way down, tent the fingertips off of the mat, lift up, press into the tops of the feet. And this time, right shoulder dips, look off to the left. Back through center, inhale. Dip left, look right. Come through center, breathe in. Lower all the way down as you breathe out. And take the hands flat on the mat by the lowest ribs. Keep the forehead down. And then hover the hands, even just an inch up off of the mat. I'd like you to feel the shoulder blades coming together at your spine. Keep the hands hovering off of the mat. Reach the arms out to the sides. All right, palms face down. Your forehead's gonna stay down. I'm lifting my forehead so that way I don't talk directly into the microphone that's on my top. And then turn the palms to face up so the thumbs start to move towards your feet. And then keeping the palms face up, start to swim the arms back so the fingertips are now reaching in the same direction as your feet. Steady the breath. Feel the glutes squeezing the same time. The tops of the feet are pressing down. Reach the arms back out to the side, still hovering. When the hands come into the same line as the shoulders, flip to have the palms face down again, and then reach the arms out in front of you. And then cactus, the elbows out to the sides, the arms are still hovering. Interlace your hands at your lower back, press the fist back, pull the heart forward, lift the chest and the head. Keep the chest and the head lifting, release the hands back, press back to a child's pose. All right, come up through a tabletop, cross your ankles, sit back behind your feet. And then take your feet out in front of you. You might want to move up a little further onto your mat. Take the feet hips distance apart. Take the hands behind you, fingertips facing a little slightly out to the sides. And then pick your hips up and move them a little closer towards your feet. Now bend the elbows straight back, and what tends to happen as we do this is we round through the upper spine and the shoulders move towards the front of the body. What I'd like you to do is, as you bend the elbows, take the shoulders apart from each other so the shoulder blades are moving towards each other on the back. And you feel the chest lifting up out of the shoulders. Yes. This is one of the more intense and satisfying shoulder stretches I do in my body. Just notice how it feels for you and take it to a place that feels sustainable and satisfying. It gives you a sense of relief through the chest. And for as much as you bend the elbows, you lift the chest. Let's take one more deep breath in together. Empty the breath out. And then gently lay all the way onto your back. Take your arms out to the sides. Let your knees go over to the right. Take a gentle twist. Maybe you even let your chin drop towards your left shoulder. Come back through center. The head comes back through center. The knees come back through center, and you switch sides. And gently come back up. Bring the knees into the chest. Hold onto your shins and get a little bit of momentum to come up to a seat. Take a cross-legged seat. I want you to take your right hand up into the outside of the left side of your head, so you can drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then take the chin towards the chest as you release the right hand down. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder, and then the left arm reaches up and overhead so you can give a gentle tug. Energetically feel the right shoulder drop down. As you release the hand, take the chin to the chest. Take the fingertips to either side of you onto the mat. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Take a deep breath in. And then bring the head back to center as you breathe out. And if you want to stay here in a space of meditation or lay down for a moment of Shavasana, please feel free. That is the end of the practice. Thank you so much for joining me in it.